I'm embarking on an epic adventure. From spectacular natural landscapes to the busiest cities in the world.
I'm in China to explore the treasures of this ancient civilization.
I find this really very special indeed.
To understand its culture and tradition that have lasted for thousands of years and which continue to shape this great nation.
I've really been looking forward to seeing this.
And to truly understand the secrets of a country's soul, I think you need to immerse yourself in its art.
Time to start my journey. The first stop is Shanghai, a bustling megacity on the banks of the Huangpu River. I'm here to see an iconic 3,000-year-old bronze cauldron dedicated to the owner's great-grandfather. Then I'll travel all the way down to southern China to join the Liao family's preparations for the annual tomb sweeping day.
Really, Alistair Liao for the day.
And I'll see an exquisite sedan chair that some say took 10,000 hours to create.
This is the most OTT piece of splendiferous bling I think I've ever seen.
I'm here to explore the ancient links between art, ancestry, and arguably the most precious Chinese treasure of all, family.
新婚快乐!
An astounding number of 500 million city dwellers in China embark on a journey back to their ancestral homes to partake in the joyous festivities with their families.
That's pretty good! Well done, Howard! Look at that!
Family life serves as a driving force that permeates every aspect of society. However, love for one's family extends far beyond living relations. In China, ancestors hold immense importance and reverence.
Ancestor worship, that was already a big thing in China during the Bronze Age, long before Confucius promoted it. And today, a reverence for one's ancestors, it remains of central importance to the whole Chinese concept of family life.
In my quest to comprehend the profound impact of ancestor reverence on Chinese art and culture, I find myself at the Shanghai Museum, situated on the People's Square, a remarkable venue housing over 140,000 ancient Chinese artifacts. My purpose here is to behold one of China's national treasures, a 3,000-year-old bronze cauldron known as the Da-Ke Ding. This remarkable artifact serves as a potent symbol of the Chinese people's deep respect for their ancestors.
I'll tell you what's completely remarkable when you come and see this ding up close is the intricacy of the decoration, because, you know, this is a big object. It's colossal. Yet that's offset by all of this embellishment. Have a look on the two cooking handles on either side. Here's this interlaced pattern. Feels to a Western audience like it could be almost Celtic. It actually consists of different dragons that are overlapping, one on top of the other. It gives it this really dynamic, pulsing, sort of writhing energy. these ritual bronze vessels, they develop this green patina. But think about when this was originally cast. It would have been golden, shiny, all of those pulsing lines sparkling. It probably would have been cast and used in an ancestral temple to honor the gods, to honor one's ancestors, and cooked food would have appeared inside the ding. And we do know, in fact, who commissioned it, because there's this long inscription. You have 290 characters. I mean, really, it's a historical document. It's one that transforms the ding into a family heirloom.
这个铭文上面它显示了，就是拥有这件鼎的主人，他的名字叫克，所以在商代的话，他是孤。
Dr. Wei Xinying is an associate research fellow in the bronzeware department. 比较多。那
么在他这个鼎其实是为他的这个先祖施华父，就是纪念这个施华父来做的。
Was it the case then that ancestors were worshipped as gods?
在中国呢，祖先他不说成是神，可是呢，他拥有某些能力，譬如说呢，他能够庇应他的子孙，这样的一种能力，类似像神，但我们不把它说成是神。然后呢，借由这个食物的香气，这个香气飘到天上，然后就能够让这个祖先呢，然后能够降下来享用这些食物。
I find it intriguing to think that amazing as this work of art is, the ding only came to life when it was filled with aromatic offerings to ancestral spirits. And expertise that went into making it is a testament to the strong connection between living and deceased relatives in Chinese culture. I'd love to find out how much importance is given to ancestral spirits today in modern China. That's why I'm leaving Shanghai for Baogai, a town in south-central China's Hunan province. I've been invited to the ancestral hall of the Liao family. Every year, hundreds of family members gather here to pay respects to their ancestors at the tomb sweeping day. It's a much livelier and more exciting event than I was expecting.
This festival is becoming more and more joyous.
It feels like there's an air of anticipation and jubilation.
It's like a party. It's like Chinese Thanksgiving.
Peng Minggao, a 23-year-old graduate in social sciences, has recently returned to China after finishing his studies in the US. His grandfather holds a significant position as the head of the Liao clan. Today, Minggao will be my guide, leading me through the ceremony.
Is the idea that the ancestors are actually being sort of summoned into the hall?
Yes.
So they're in the sort of spirit realm generally, and then at this moment, this is a sacred place. The fireworks, the oration, the music, the firecrackers.
To welcome them, to alert all the ancestors that the ritual is about to begin. So wake them up. And the second point is to scare away and to ward off some like evil spirits which may be lurking around.
Here we go. We're going like this. I don't think there can be an ancestor in the afterlife that's still asleep. Oh, hello, hi.
Hi.
Minggao's mother, Zhao Hui, is eager to ensure that I feel completely involved in the ritual.
Oh, is this for me?
Yeah, this is for you.
Are you sure? I'm not really Alistair Liao for the day.
Alistair Liao, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The entire experience is captivating, and it can be quite overwhelming. The firecrackers and loud music contribute to the lively atmosphere, but amidst all the noise, it's evident that this is a cherished and intimate moment for Ming Gao and his family. I feel incredibly honored to be included in this occasion. And there, right in front of altar, is a ding, different from the round ding in the Shanghai Museum, but a ding nonetheless.
I'm standing here in 2019, and there's a ding in front of the altar, a shrine to the ancestors. And a few days ago, I was with the Da Ke ding, and that was made at the start of the first millennium BC. So to have this sense from antiquity to the present day, an unbroken chain, something which transcends our everyday worldly concerns, is really moving. It's really, really special to see.
Flowers and sacrifices are offered to the deceased.
就相当于这个钱。
And the idea is that we burn paper money at each tomb?
Yes.
Once the tombs have been tidied, it's time for the family to gather for a shared meal.
This is the top table?
Yes.
And all the food's being served. Who sits there?
The spirits of ancestors. So actually we believe that ancestors will come here and join us to have lunch together. So we prepare all kinds of their favorite foods. Yeah.
So we're honoured to be sitting so close at the top table.
Yeah, so we are blessed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
On this memorable afternoon, we pay full respects to our spirit guests of honour.
So we just tuck in now. Great. Yeah.
But paying respect to ancestors alone doesn't sustain the tomb sweeping day. It's the ability to modify and adapt to the changing times that keeps the ceremony alive. Later that evening, Ming Gao shares with me the family's precious genealogy books.
This is the family history.
Yes, of the past 44 generations.
44 generations, gosh.
Today the names of his mother Liao Jiaohui and his grandmother Fu Youxian were added to the genealogy book.
This entry of my mom.
Ah, that's you.
They are the first women to be recorded in the 800-year history of the clan.
He was born in 1936.
Indeed, it is a reason for their ancestors to celebrate. Next, I am going to witness an incredibly magnificent Chinese treasure, and I have been invited to attend the most sacred ceremony of all.
There we go.
Luckily, I packed my tie because I am going to experience a Chinese wedding. Located in eastern China, renowned for its picturesque West Lake. My purpose here is to delve into the ancient connections between art, ancestry, and family. This bustling tourist destination has been associated with love and romance since the Song dynasty, when the poet Su Shi likened it to one of China's legendary beauties. Provincial Museum houses an exceptional assortment of traditional wedding artifacts. The particular piece I am here to witness dates back to the early 20th century, a significant period making the tumultuous final years of Imperial China in the late Qing dynasty.
If you've ever encountered something more lavish, more luxurious than this bridal sedan chair, then I'd really like to hear about it, because for me this is, I think without question, the most OTT embellished, splendiferous piece of bling I think I've ever seen.
The golden sedan chair was so grandiose that it required 8 men to carry it, and it became the centerpiece of the opulent parade of the Red Dowry, showcasing the bride's family's wealth and influence on her wedding day. Witnessing it is truly an extraordinary experience.
I mean, if you look at this passage here with all of these beautiful tassels and pieces of cut glass, and beneath you can then see there's a hanging pagoda above these different dragons with bats and 4 boys resting on the dragons' heads. But the thing that is perhaps quite surprising, in amongst all of these symbolic pieces of fruit and insects and creatures and these operatic scenes, is you can spend as long as you like studying them all, and what you won't find is a pair of young lovers enamored of one another.
Fan Peiling is an expert on Chinese wedding artifacts and lacquerware. With her guidance, I am gaining a deeper understanding of the true significance behind the sedan chair.
其实在我们中国古代，就是一对男女的结合，更重要的是2个家族的结合，就有钱的变得更加富有，这有权的变得更加强大。他们就是不一定特别的讲究爱情。我的外婆她结婚就是做了花轿，用了10粒红妆。我记得我小时候，如果是就说我的外公跟他开玩笑或者吵架，我的外婆就会很自豪地说：“我是10粒红妆嫁过来的，就是你不能欺负我。”
I see. Was that part of the point of it then?
对的，对的，因为在中国古代，就是男女地位可能是不平等，但是就说是新娘的爸爸妈妈就是怕她的女儿在丈夫家里她受欺负，所以就把她所需要的所有的东西，就小的一直到1根针、1根线，给她这个送给她，就是免得她在丈夫家里就受欺负。
Seems far removed from the extravagant dowry parades and opulent sedan chairs. I am now departing the city and making my way to an ancient tea plantation where a local couple named Baja and Scarlett have decided to celebrate their wedding tomorrow morning.
I can remember on my wedding day, the day before was a very exciting day.
Yeah,
it's also slightly stressful. There's quite a lot to do.
Like many other young people, they've registered their marriage, so the purpose of the ceremony is to announce their marriage to their friends and relatives.
How traditional or not is the ceremony tomorrow going to be?
It's like half traditional, it's
like a combination of the two.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not arriving in a sedan chair.
Yes, I think it's too traditional. It's like I'm too passive.
So then we choose a more ancient version of it,
which is
the removing of the fan. She will come
I'm holding
upstairs.
the fan like this, and everybody can see my face.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, and my father is with me.
Yeah.
So if I'm pleased, I'll take off the fan. If I'm not, I'll go away.
You turn it. Oh my God, there's some real jeopardy here. Okay.
Yeah.
Why is it so important for you both to have these traditional elements within the ceremony?
It's like, I think Western people tend to believe in God, but I think Chinese people tend to believe in our ancestors' wisdom.
Yes.
I think you're much more mature than I was when I got married. In the sense, I thought it was all about us, but it isn't. It's about the whole family.
Yeah.
I think family is like the most basic unit of Chinese society, and I think it's also the most important unit of Chinese society.
Do you need some help? I've never been to a Chinese wedding before, and having been part of these preparations yesterday in a small way, I'm really excited now to see what the ceremony is actually like. And I've heard that it's customary in China to give the bride and groom a present in the form of money. So I have this red envelope, and inside some crisp banknotes, because I believe it's polite for them to be crisp, and of course they have to be red, because red is the auspicious colour, wishing good fortune and prosperity on the happy couple.
At
the core of any wedding the world over is this real depth, this truth and sincerity of emotion. And the thing that fascinated me about this particular ceremony was how eclectic it was. You could call it the ultimate postmodern wedding, because Scarlett and Badger, they took this supremely stylish pick and mix approach to all of the different traditions and customs from Chinese weddings through the ages. So I think the expectations, the pressures from society and family, they still linger, they're still present, but for this couple at least, they clearly felt free to invent new traditions of their own.
For the next leg of my journey, I will delve into one of the three perfections of Chinese culture, calligraphy. I will have the opportunity to witness one of China's earliest and most treasured examples of calligraphy, learn penmanship from a contemporary master, and visit the Forbidden City, now one of China's most magnificent museums.